Okay, so who inspires you when it comes to beauty and makeup?
You know what, when I first started many years ago, it was my mom, because I would see the transformation.
This was definitely a chapter for me and exciting, and I actually recorded, you know, my whole album is named Rare. We are that. You know, we're very different, but not one of us is perfect. Thank you so much. That honestly means so much to me. I'm so excited. Thank you. Yeah, it's happening.
Hola chicas, ¿cómo están? El día de hoy, como lo pudieron ver en el título de este video, finalmente les tengo la conversación que tuve con Selena Gómez por medio de Zoom, con subtítulos en español, y me emociona muchísimo podérselas compartir porque la verdad fue una plática muy especial. Pero antes de presentárselas, quiero platicarles un poquito de cómo fue que se dio esto. Más o menos a mediados de julio recibo este DM por Instagram, el cual me pone súper contenta, chicos, porque desde que se hizo el anuncio oficial de que esta marca iba a ser lanzada, y creo que se anunció más o menos a principios de año, yo creo que nunca había recibido tantas y tantas peticiones por una reseña como lo recibí acerca de este lanzamiento. Desde que se anunció y por meses, chicos, tenía un montón de DMs de ustedes preguntándome si pensaba hacer esta reseña. La respuesta era sí, y yo obviamente pensaba comprar lo más que pudiera. Entonces el saber que la marca me iba a mandar todo, para mí era perfecto para poderles hacer una reseña completa. Pero ahí no terminó el asunto, chicos. Más o menos un mes después recibo este otro DM, el cual me deja muy intrigada porque me platican de una oportunidad, pero no son muy específicos, entonces no sé a qué se refieren. Yo paso este contacto a la persona que me maneja, y en cuestión de unas cuantas horas me dice: Rosy, lo que la marca está buscando es tener una plática uno a uno tú con Selena. Y yo así como que... ¿en serio? Y ya me platica un poquito de los detalles, que seríamos nada más ella y yo, una plática cortita, concisa. Me piden mandarles unas 5 preguntas de lo que yo quisiera platicar con ella para que ellos palomearan, y de las preguntas que yo mandé, estas que están aquí fueron las que se aceptaron, entonces ya las tenía preparadas y todo. Y esto, chicos, se agenda para el lunes antes del lanzamiento, lo cual se me acomoda perfecto. Ese fin de semana me llegan absolutamente todos los productos. Ustedes ya vieron la reseña y cuando estuvimos abriendo esa caja juntos, que fue una experiencia increíble porque nunca había hecho una reseña sin tener la idea muy clara de qué es lo que voy a ver. Yo tenía la idea de que iban a ser puras bases, no sé por qué, no me imaginaba que iba a ser un rango tan extenso de productos, pero bueno, la reseña se las dejo en la parte de abajo en la caja de información y también estará apareciendo en pantalla. Entonces ese fin de semana hice la reseña, estaba ya bien familiarizada con los productos y recibo una llamada que van a mover la entrevista al martes, y yo me quedo, no, porque ese martes, chicos, yo tenía algunos compromisos en la escuela de pollo para prepararnos para virtual learning. Entonces a final de cuentas se acomodó para que yo tuviera la entrevista, creo que a las 7, y me dijeron, esa va a ser la última. Y en su momento pensé, híjole, voy a hacer la última, a lo mejor ella ya va a estar cansada cuando ya tenga la plática conmigo, a lo mejor va a ser todavía más cortita de lo que ya va a ser, pero bueno, ¿qué podemos hacer? Llega ese martes, chicos, y si ustedes me siguen en Instagram, saben que cuando hago lives o en vivo de aquí de mi cuarto de maquillaje, siempre tengo problemas de sonido o la imagen se empieza a ver borrosa, y todo es porque de aquí a donde está el módem en mi recámara, pues está un poquito lejos, hay varias paredes, entonces la señal no es necesariamente buena. Entonces, para que nada me fuera a pasar, me hice un pequeño setup en mi cuarto. Por eso van a ver de fondo mi recámara. Puse algunas luces, no todas las que tengo aquí, chicos, porque son bastante pesadas, pero las que sí pude llevar las puse ahí para iluminarme, porque sí, eran ya a las 7 de la tarde, cuando ya empieza a oscurecer, y puntualito, chicos, a la hora me mandan un mensaje con el link de Zoom. Me conecté y bueno, este story time termina al final del video. Aquí les dejo parte de mi conversación con Selena Gómez.
This is so exciting. So I'm happy to meet you and chat with you. I'm new to this world, and it's something that's been a passion of mine for 2.5 years. I've been working on this. So I would love to just kind of get to know some of your tips and some of your inspiration and how you practice self-love with what you do. So my first question was going to be, how do you feel about makeup and what does it make you feel?
You know what? Makeup to me, it's so much more than just, you know, the beauty part. I've been doing makeup tutorials for over 10 years already. And throughout the whole process, I've learned so much through my own experiences and the people that follow me. Because for instance, you may think, yeah, it's just to make us feel beautiful or enhance our best features, but it's just so much more than that. I've heard and I've experienced myself so many times that you apply makeup as a form of self-expression, or you just use it as a creative outlet. Beyond Halloween, sometimes you just want to paint. It's not even that has any, you know, any reasoning. You just want to experiment. And it's a way also to distract yourself, especially right now with everything that we're going through. Sometimes I just sit down and maybe I'm not even going to turn on the camera. I just want to feel something different, to think about something else, something positive, and just let go. So I've learned that makeup is just another form of expression and art.
That's so beautifully said, honestly, because there are such beauty standards, and you know, I definitely want to be a good addition to this space, and I'm so happy to hear you say that, because it's what I do. I mean, in everything I do, it can create a character for me on set. It can, you know, change a whole music video into something transformative, and exactly what you said, a form of expression. And then there's fashion that also takes it to a different level, and it's intimidating, but overall, I think that message is something that was important to me. Was this is a form of expression, but this is makeup made to feel good in. There is no sort of pressure. I want this to be a trustworthy brand. I want people to feel good when they wear it, and you know, I hope that everyone feels included, and that was really important for me. So I'm very happy. I wanted to ask you, okay, so who inspires you when it comes to beauty and makeup?
You know what, when I first started many years ago, it was my mom, because I would see the transformations when she would like apply makeup, and even going through trends. I mean, you will remember in the, well, maybe not, but in the 90s, you know, the super colorful makeup that now we see again. And then we went through smoky eyes in the early 2000s, and then back into something like more romantic. So seeing all the trends and how you could play with them, it was such an inspiration to me. But nowadays, it's just the people that follow me that keep me inspired. I mean, honestly, their own community, it's just like we are just feeding out of each other, and it's very nice. So my everyday source of inspiration, it's actually the beauty community.
Oh, that's honestly really sweet. I feel like there's so much to be said in this field, and I think that I knew, you know, when I was starting, I was like, I don't want to be a part of something that I can't just put, I mean, I just can't put my name on something without a purpose. And you know, I care deeply about mental health. I care deeply about people and self-love, and I think that this was a form of expression for me. I wanted it to be something that I could enjoy, and that people don't feel pressure, don't feel alone, and like yourself, having fans and people that follow you is a whole part of, honestly, my existence. You know, it's I grew up with people, I have, and this was something that I knew I wanted to do. So
actually, I got to see all of your makeup line, and it is very amazing. When I opened the box, actually, I didn't know what to expect, because I had not seen anything. And I mean, so many years on YouTube, that was my very first time that I was opening a PR package without knowing anything about the brand. It was such a cool experience. Now, I have to ask you, because I went through everything and the little information that I got. I mean, it's called Rare Beauty. How is beauty rare to you?
I think the word is just not used as often. And you know, there is, you know, the saying of like, everyone's not perfect and be who you are. Yes, that's of course what you should do, but I also think that you should be a part of your own story, your own self-love. And this was definitely a chapter for me, and exciting. And I actually recorded, you know, my whole album is named Rare, and my single was Rare as well, because we are that. You know, we're very different, but not one of us is perfect. We're rare. I see it in everything. When I'm working with people, I I tend to just find it, I compliment people on it all the time. I'm just like, I notice things. Like I think you have such beautiful eyes. I think you have, you know, beautiful skin or whatever it is. It makes you feel, I want it to feel like it's just something I can enjoy and that other people can find easy to enjoy while building up as much as you want.
I absolutely love that. And actually, if you think about it, the only thing that we all share in common is that we're all rare. We're all unique. Yeah. I mean, we're not the same. And that's what we should be celebrating. And that's the one thing that I absolutely loved above and beyond from your brand, because it's something that we have not seen. And the strong messaging that you have behind your brand, I was so surprised about it. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Of course. I'm huge when it comes to mental health awareness and all things that have to do with that community. And so there is a huge part of makeup and body. It's all connected, you know, it's how you see yourself. It's more than just that, you know, how do you take care of yourself and what does that mean to you? And so I think that it's something that's beyond makeup. You know, we started our launch and the goal, our mission is to raise 100 million in 10 years for mental health causes, issues. It's going to be involving mental health because I believe in it and it has so much to do with everything that you do. And I want to be a part of that change.
That's so nice. And actually, you could tell how you were incorporating pieces, like so many pieces into your brand. I mean, from the names, every single shade had such an uplifting name. It was just like so nice to read every single one. It made me happy. I mean, reading every single one made me happy. And it took me a while to realize, I was like, oh my God, all these words are making me so happy. So you should think that people who are going to be even choosing their shade, they're going to feel just so happy through the process. And that was so nice.
I can't wait. Yes, it's extremely inclusive. We have 48 shades, and even as far as color, the pigment that my brand has is so unique and special, I believe, because it's something that maybe you need on the go or, you know, just to feel good in, and I want that to be this. But at the same time, watching makeup artists who actually just do everything to enhance it is such a beauty form of, it's almost beautiful, like, you know, how people can transform themselves. So I want my place to be safe and easy.
That's so cool. You should know that in this beauty community, even though we've seen so many products, so many lines, I have never personally seen anything like what you're doing right now. Such a strong messaging, a brand that is so solid, especially the collection that you're launching to start. It's very, very, very impressive. And I review makeup pretty much every single day. I review new launches every day as well. So I was very, very impressed. You're doing something very good. And that's another thing that you want to be remembered in your brand for something more than just beauty, but how that it's making you feel, and especially in the mental health state, people are gonna remember how that they felt when they were even choosing the color and just reading every single shade. They're gonna make them so happy. I cannot wait.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That honestly means so much to me because it's exactly what I want it to be. But I wanted to ask you a question as well. What inspired you as far as, you know, the YouTube world and in makeup, beauty, and that world? Who or what has inspired you?
I started so long ago that I was playing. So there was no such, I mean, I didn't even have a plan. I was just like sharing online. And what I liked was that even though back then it was very small, it was a lot of people from all over the world, and we were sharing common interests. And it was very cool to connect with people all over the world. And we're just talking about beauty. But then later I realized that it was way deeper than just applying makeup and feeling beautiful and enhancing features. It was just so much more than that. To the point that right now, like when this is all said and done, I don't want to be remembered for the girl that was doing beauty reviews or reviewing lounges or teaching us how to do a smoky eye. I want for people to remember me as someone that made them feel in a certain way, or when they were down. I mean, I've heard so many stories. Oh, Rosy, I was in the hospital, and throughout those days, I was watching your videos, and they were, at least it was just a form of distraction, that it was healthy and it was positive, and that's what I love. I mean, I feel that nowadays the beauty community is just so much more than beauty. It is just an uplifting community, and to keeping it positive and light, I think it's the most important, because that's all we need in the world, honestly.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, and that's all I want this to be, and of course that's how I want people to feel when they hold my products or anything, that I care much more about what this is feeling on the inside and enhancing what, I don't know, whatever you want, not any sort of standard.
And you're just a few days away from launch. That should be
I know, it feels so weird to say. It's like crazy. I mean, even, you know, through the whole process, we're going through new things, and I was just like, I don't know what to do, or how I wanted it to be. So I'm super excited, and I'm excited for you as well to try whatever it is that you try with my makeup, because I think that's the most exciting part for me. I've lived with this for a while, so I kind of know what I would do with it, and at the same time I want to know how other people are using it, what they like, what they don't like, and you know, I'm very involved, so I am just more than happy to be a part of this community, and actually I feel like I got to jump on board on a really good time. Like you said, people need it, so that is for sure. Yes.
one of your lipsticks. This one was my favorite. This is great. I loved it.
Yes, it is so.
When I tested everything, I was like, that's my color. That's so unique. I loved it.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. You know, my lip souffles are probably one of my favorite things of the collection. I have way too many, and I change my mind a lot. But these lip souffles feel so good, and the color is very intense, and I like that. You know, it kind of stays with you. It's just one time I went out and I was wearing my red, and I actually ended up coming home and I slept in it on accident, and I had maybe one streak on my pillow, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I was like, I mean, it didn't look good. I obviously, you know, should take it off.
Comfortable. The formula is super comfortable, because I have super dry lips, so I really cannot do the formula that dries completely matte, because my lips would just crack the entire day. But this one, it's one that I can feel that I can move, and my lips feel very moisturized. When I saw it, I was like, oh no, it's another lipstick that's gonna dry matte, and my lips are gonna look horrible. When I tried it on, I was like, oh, this is more like a mousse. I mean, it feels very velvety. It was very nice.
Definitely. I actually deal with the same thing, and so even when it comes to some of these lipsticks that I did, there's so much moisture packed inside, and one of them is called Honor, and it is actually just to moisturize.
It's a see-through
that
shape.
Look. It is, and so you can do that before, and you can even after if you feel like few hours you want to put that on, but it is so comfortable that you can continue to just put layers on, and that was really, really special. Obviously I'm a red girl, so red was really exciting for me, and it's one of my favorites.
What was the lipstick line your most exciting product to create, or you don't have a favorite?
I don't have a favorite. Oh, I really don't. I think it stands on its own.
And the foundation is beautiful. I mean, it makes your skin feel very, very healthy.
Thank you. What I love about my line, if I may say, is that, you know, the color element is so important, because I feel like I travel so much, I work so much, I'm doing things in multiple different areas, that even just putting on some blush or some of my foundation, it feels really good, and it doesn't feel like a lot. You know, it feels moisturizing, and the color stays. And then at the same time, I've watched, you know, Hung, who I work very closely with, create things that I would never be able to do, and so then it can show you how my brand really works, and so that's I don't know, that's exciting.
I know, and the range is very good as well.
Thank you. Yes, I have 48 shades as far as blushes. Yeah, and I have it all here, which is so cool, because I get so proud of it. There's just so much that I want to share with people, and I want everyone to feel included, and I want it to be a place that you can be a part of, that you don't feel alone. You know, mental health is a huge aspect to what I'm doing, and as far as like, you know, what we're doing with Rare, a big focus of that is paying attention to how your mind and how your soul connects to all of that. So I'm excited to do it all, you know, in this world.
I have never seen one launch that people were so obsessed so many months in advance. And every single time they post something new on the Rare Beauty Instagram, they're like, are you buying it? Are you buying it? Are we going to have a review? Are you going to have a review? You want to see everything. People want to see everything.
This is really, that's very sweet to me. I feel like I've grown up with a lot of people, and whether you like me or don't, I want this to be something that's special and you can feel good in. So, and have it be a safe place for everyone, you know, and I'm very proud of that. So, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to see what you're gonna do and what your fans will react to. So thank you for this opportunity.
No, thank you. I'm so excited, and I cannot wait for the launch. People are gonna go crazy when they see from the packaging to the color range to the many products. I was like, oh my God, it's not just one or two, because I thought it was just gonna be foundation. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be foundation. So when I opened the box, I was like, wait, what is this? So I can only imagine people. They're gonna go crazy.
I'm so excited. Thank you. Yeah, it's happening.
So happy for you, and thank you so much to you for giving me this opportunity. This is the very first time that I get the chance to talk to the creator prior to the launch, and this is very, very exciting for me.
Thank you, and thank you for letting me do it. And hopefully one day when, you know, the future unfolds, I'd get to meet you, and you know, that's all I hope, you know, is we can be healthy and be together and share what we love together.
We will, I know.
Bye, girl.
Thank you.
Y así mi conversación con Selena, la cual fue mucho más larga de lo que pensé. Yo creía que iba a ser una cuestión de unos 5, 10, 15 minutos cuando mucho, y fue mucho más larga. De hecho, es más larga de lo que ustedes acaban de ver, pero hubo un pedazo del footage de este video que se dañó. Por eso ustedes notan un cambio o un corte medio abrupto en la plática. Si prestaron atención, seguramente notaron este corte o este brinco. Yo no estuve grabando la conversación con ella porque decidí dejárselo a la marca. Ellos me pidieron que ellos querían ver toda la grabación, usarla primero para lo que ellos pensaban utilizarla, y que ya después ellos me mandaban una versión editada, que fue lo que ustedes acaban de ver. De hecho, pueden ver mi nombre, cómo estaban acomodadas las pantallas, porque como ustedes vieron a Selena, no era la manera en que yo la veía más retirada. Ella estaba en una silla súper cómoda, con ese background que la verdad estaba muy muy padre, con sus productos atrás. Estaba con esa blusita que ustedes vieron, unos pants, unas pantuflas, súper cómoda. Y sí, la verdad me sorprendió muchísimo tantas cosas. Una, su calidez. Eso no me sorprendió tanto porque por lo que había visto, ella se veía una persona muy cálida, pero algo que sí me llamó muchísimo la atención, y esto lo he platicado en redes sociales, como una niña que a tan corta edad ha logrado tantísimas cosas en tantos ámbitos, actuando, cantando, como empresaria, y al ella lanzar su marca, pude ver su emoción. Creo que ustedes lo pudieron ver también, su emoción, sus ganas, su nervio, y eso me encantó, chicos. Como una persona que ha logrado tanto, pero aún así no pierde su capacidad de sentir esos nervios que son ricos a final del día, esos nervios, esa emoción, ese sentimiento que tienes cuando está a punto de pasar algo que te emociona mucho, que te enorgullece, por lo cual has trabajado un montón. Entonces eso se me hizo súper súper lindo. Y como también pudieron ver, chicos, le hice las preguntas que se habían aprobado, y como que la conversación seguía, y yo sentía que no estaba en mí como terminarla o empezar a dar la pauta para ya cerrarla. Dije, ok, eso se lo voy a como a dejar a ella, y cuando yo ya sienta que ella está terminando, bueno, pues yo termino también. Pero ella seguía y seguía, entonces pues yo seguía haciéndole preguntas y demás, y la verdad fluyó súper súper lindo. Mi plan original, y esto lo había platicado con la marca, era incluir pedacitos de esta conversación en el video reseña, pero obviamente la marca estaba vuelta loca entre esos días. días porque un día antes de que yo les subí la reseña fue el lanzamiento. Después ellos se dieron cuenta que un pedazo de la plática en el video estaba dañado y trataron de componerlo. Entonces así se pasaron los días. Decidí así subir el video y ellos de hecho me lo mandaron a principios de semana, pero empezamos a trabajar en los subtítulos que les he platicado. Subtitular videos es súper complicado, chicos. Vi el video en pedacitos de como unos 10-20 segundos e iba grabando la traducción para pasarla a Diego, que a su vez él tenía que ponerla toda en texto, y este proceso en edición es súper largo, chicos. Por eso nos tardamos un poquito. Y primero había pensado, y de hecho se los comenté en redes sociales, subir esta conversación a mi Instagram TV, pero sentí que para darle continuidad a la reseña y poder enlazar estos videos era mejor subirla a YouTube. Y si ustedes me siguen en Instagram, chicos, habrán visto esta notita. Esta notita me llegó con un regalo que Selena me mandó agradeciéndome por la plática, lo cual se me hizo aún todavía más lindo porque no tenía que hacerlo. Y dicen: hola Rosy, muchas gracias por tomarte el tiempo de sentarte y platicar conmigo. Significa mucho para mí que pudimos conectar por Zoom antes del lanzamiento de Rare Beauty, y aunque desearía que nos hubiéramos podido sentar en persona y darte un abrazo, te estoy mandando lo que se acerca más a esto, que es mi mantita favorita. Espero que te guste y no puedo esperar a vernos en persona cuando sea seguro hacerlo. Besos, Selena. Se me hizo un detalle tan bonito, chicos, no me lo estaba esperando para nada. Y otra cosa, chicos, que tampoco me hubiera esperado es que el lanzamiento de esta marca fue súper especial en la comunidad de la belleza y muchísimas personas le hicieron reseña a todos los productos. Y al momento de estar haciendo este video me acaban de informar hace un par de días que mi reseña ha sido la reseña más vista, no nada más en la comunidad latina, sino en general, después del video de Nikki Tutorials. Entonces me quedé, oh my god, gracias. Me sorprendió muchísimo escuchar esto, pero muchas gracias a ustedes, chicos, por confiar tanto en mis reseñas y por todos los comentarios tan bonitos que ustedes me dejan en estas. En serio, muchísimas gracias. Pero bueno, chicos, si disfrutaron el video del día de hoy, no se les olvide darle manita arriba y suscribirse si es que no lo han hecho. Píquenle a la campanita de notificaciones para que YouTube les avise cada que yo suba video nuevo, porque ustedes saben que YouTube está medio... Así es, chicos, de repente se le va la onda, a veces avisa y a veces no, pero ustedes saben que con campanita o sin campanita, con notificación o sin notificación, nosotros subimos videos nuevos a este canal todos los martes, viernes y domingos, 3 de la tarde, hora del centro. Los quiero mucho, chicos, cuídense. ¡Mua! Bye.